Hey, welcome back to another episode of Earthbound. I've just been, hanging out here in the visitors area of the one step, getting ready to go check it out. And I was wondering to myself, why did they model this to look like somebody took something off that bottom shelf and it not just be a full shelf? Is that storytelling? Was somebody here? Or was it something that we're not really supposed to pay that attention to? Oh well, either way, we're going to go to one step. So, the big step, big footprint, I can't remember what it's called, like giant step, that's it. It actually has, like, I think the first boss in the game that's actually like a challenge, or meant to be. But, I mean, it's not really that bad, to be honest. It's just, if you've never really played the game before, or you're not really good at RPGs, or you didn't do a little grinding or anything like that, it might give you a hard time. I haven't done any grinding. Still the same level I was in the last video, which I don't remember what that was. Because if I'm going to be honest, it was like a week ago. These guys are annoying because they keep like calling for help. So if you're not careful, they'll like whittle you down. And of course, they're lined up in such a way where you can't choose which one to attack. Like the present, it was a cookie. We'll go ahead and eat that cookie, I think. Or those cookies. What's my max? 63. I don't think the cookies... Oh, I've got a hamburger also. Yeah, the cookies aren't really good for that. So we'll just go ahead and... That should get us close enough. Who am I talking to? I'm talking to this present. Skip sandwich. I know one of the things I hear a lot of people complain about Earthbound is like how slow they all move. Oh man, I was hoping I could get them all. Like how slow Ness and the characters move. But if you think about it, this isn't really that kind of game where it's like running super fast to get to places, you know? Like, this is kind of a chill game until the end, and, anyone who knows. If you've never seen the game before and you stick with watching it all the way to the end, you'll find out, and I appreciate it if you do. But it's a very chill, like, relaxing kind of game. Not really meant to, like, be rushed through, you know? We got the Rowdy Mouse. Rowdy Mouse used... Ouch! He smashed me. I don't remember it, like, slowing down like that when that happens. Is that just, like, because if it's being captured, or is it this port? I don't know, because I don't remember it ever doing that, personally. Rowdy Mouse, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, motherfucker. Alright, come on. Bash him in the face. And not me. Oh, he's only doing like one hit of damage, so... Am I just over-leveled or something like that? Because I haven't... I did a little level grinding, before I thought I was like... when I thought I wasn't going to be able to beat Frank, but like... There's nothing in here? It's kind of just a waste of time. When I didn't think I was going to be able to be Frank, I did a little bit of grinding, but like, have not done any grinding, so it's kind of funny if I'm over leveled. Yeah, he became tame. We're probably going to immediately get into another fight, but maybe I can walk around and sneak up on it. No. It's this ant. I'm hoping to get the next... Oh man, I'm hoping to get the next PSI move, or PK move. think they called it PSI in the English version, but in part 1 and 3 it's PK, which stands for psychokinetic. I think the ant is probably the one that needs to go down first. Ouch. Why did you attack that one, dude? Life up. Ooh, that was close. Alright. Oh, man. But yeah, no, this is, like I said, I think in the first episode, like, Earthbound is really not that difficult of a role-playing game. The first one straight up is just like, if you're not careful, you're gonna get wiped out pretty easily, because it's an old school NES role-playing game. Personally, I really enjoy the first game, like, because of that. Like I expressed in, I think episode 1. It's my favorite out of the entire series. Reason being is because, I don't know, I like the vibe of it the best, and I like how it can be pretty dark at times, where there's hints of the series being dark here and there. There's always like except for part 3, there is this in part 3, but it's like they try a little too hard. There we go. PSI humor A. It's like they try a little too hard to be dark in part 3. But there's always like the lighthearted, like, that's just kind of life and things happen kind of vibe, and you've got to persevere and stick with it, even if it can be tough. And like, I like that. That's actually one of the things I like about the Dragon Quest series also over like Final Fantasy, is because like Dragon Quest very much so has that, like, you know, you've got to stick with it and persevere. I don't think I have enough, do I? No. You got to stick with it and persevere and find the happiness and joy in life, because it's not always like super apparent where it is, you know. You gotta find ways to be joyful. And I think that's honestly, I think that's something that's a positive message that doesn't really get talked about a lot these days. You know, people are always given this like remedy of like, this one thing is going to solve all your problems, when the reality is it's like, might solve some problems, but it's not going to solve all problems. And of course, you have a lot of people out there ready and willing to sell you an idea of what's going to make you happy, but the reality is like, nothing's going to make you happy. And in terms of like, nothing's gonna make you happy the way you want it to make you happy. And that's because a lot of the times people want, when they talk about they want to be happy, what they mean is they want to be perpetually happy without being sad, or I had to quickly turn around, they almost got me in the back, without being sad or annoyed or angry or anything at any point in time in their life. And it's like, well, you just can't do that. I might have to run from this, because I don't have the ability to heal. Like, yeah, I'm gonna have to get out of here. I'm gonna have to try to run. Ah, oh, damn it. I'm gonna get wiped out. Anyway, It looks like you got your head handed out or whatever. Yeah, let's go. Maybe I should go buy some hamburgers or something. Well, I'm back home. Pretty sure this is the last place I saved, and that's why I'm back home. Because in between videos, I came back and healed up and stuff there. I don't have my PSI refilled, do I? Damn it. I should have talked to Mom. Gotta go back home, talk to Mom. Say, hey, Mom. I'm out of magic. Can you help me out? And she's like, okay, yeah, here's some money. Go buy some booster packs. I'm like, cool. Anyway, yeah, I think the thing is like, in my opinion, take it or leave it, agree or disagree. If you disagree in the comments, just be respectful about it. No one's going to be perpetually happy. And one of the things I feel, at least that's to me, I've identified as on a quick aside, doesn't that picture kind of look like Tails from Sonic laying on his back? Like, doesn't it kind of look like it? Like he's like, laying down on his back or something. Anyway, I don't think that people are going to be perpetually happy, and I don't think they really want perpetual happiness, because in its own way, being happy all the time without being sad or anything to like help highlight that happiness, it just kind of becomes a bit miserable in its own way. But in my opinion, oh god, I almost got run over. In my opinion, the reality of the situation is like, I believe that the only way to really become truly comfortable, we're gonna do $100. The only way to become truly happy and content in life is to become comfortable with being uncomfortable. And just knowing that there are going to be times you have to deal with stuff you're not like, you don't want to deal with. Hello, may I take your order? Smile, smile. What can I get for you? Canned juice, coffee, bag o' fries, hamburger. Hamburger? I wish I could just like, I kind of wish I could just like, buy like X amount and not one at a time. Should be getting close to filling it out. I'm going to buy a bag of fries, and then I'm going to like use $1 to save at the drugstore. That way it's like right here. Call Dad. I deposited $191 into your bank account. $227 in the bank. $495 away. But yeah, like, I guess I'll just finish out what I was saying. Like, I think that, the only way to truly be like content and happy in life is to understand that there are going to be times when you're miserable and like, oh my God, that guy just like, he Supermaned that truck. Did you see it? He stopped it with his bare face. But yeah, like there's, you're just going to have to deal with things that make you uncomfortable, and you're going to have to deal with things you don't like. And rather than like sit and fight against it, like accepting it is like the only way really to move forward. And of course that doesn't work for everything. I'm not saying that this is the one remedy in your life that's going to make everything bearable if things are unbearable. I'm just saying, like, I'm surprised there's no enemies that I haven't fought any enemies yet. Are they still cleared out from where I cleared them out on the way? Because I thought they reset the moment you left. Anyway, I'm not saying that this is the one cure to all of your ailments and problems. I'm just saying that, like, in my experience, accepting that there are going to be times where you're not going to be happy and comfortable, and that, like, in the times that you can, like, say when you're on your off day versus of like a day that you work, you're on an off day, then, you can curate whatever you want. for the most part. I mean, you're gonna have to do errands and stuff, but you can curate things you want to do, and you can find little patches and like little patches of happiness and little like what's the word I'm looking for? Little bursts of happiness here and there. You know, it's not like you have to be miserable like on an off day because like you were too busy being mired in too busy being stuck and mired in oh come on, dude. Alright, we're gonna just have to like I didn't want to have to do this. I didn't think I was gonna have to use this. You're very lucky. Anyway, yeah, I mean you can orchestrate to an extent your own joy and happiness and find little patches of it. And sometimes it takes like you as an individual really trying to find out for yourself what makes you feel that way and, you know, making that option. I'm gonna keep coming in and out of here because usually there's a butterfly out here. And I'm not that far off from max PP, but like I wouldn't mind getting topped off because we're almost at the boss. Go see what's in that present. Oh, it must have been a slug. I'm probably at a high enough level that if I fight a slug by itself, I can already one-hit them, so if I fight it by itself, like, I'm just winning. Winning! Oh, what? I call shenanigans. Alright, I'm not messing around with this one. I was already put at a disadvantage. Nice. Eat a cookie. It should be right here, up these ropes, right? Alright. You finally got here. This is the first, your sanctuary location, but it's mine now. Take it from me if you dare. And we got the Titanic Ant. First thing first, I'm gonna PSI humor the back. Well, I was gonna do the. Oh, it attacks everyone, doesn't it? Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna take out the back row of ants. I don't think this guy is that bad without those guys. You just have to watch your health, and I think if you get under 30, you should heal up because he does that. He does that, and he has a potential of like doing a smash attack. I love the sound effects in this game. And of course, like anyone is A physical or is that against PSI? I guess it's against. I guess that would be against PSI. Oh, that was close. He almost got me. Just gonna let it tick up all the way. There we go. Anyone who knows the first game would recognize this background music as like, aha, I don't have any more, dude. So in the first game, they had different music that, there we go, we got him. They had different music based on different enemies you fought. And like they had one that was called Fighting a Dangerous Foe, and that's what that song was. But it was like more intense. All right, now we're at level 10. Everything went up by 1. I realized healing is like poison and stuff. Now we're out here at Giant Step. And that was the first part of the song. I think everything gets revitalized. Orc caught a glimpse of a small, cute puppy. Orc's soundstone recorded the melody of the giant step. No problems here. So after you beat the boss of like these kind of areas, what's really nice is all the enemies run away from you. So that really helps with level grinding because you can just walk up and sneak up right behind them like that because they're running away. So you can just get right up and hit them in the back. And if they're the slugs, you know, one hit and stuff. I'm not really going to spend a lot of time level grinding or doing anything on my way out, but I will fight stuff on the way out. Got another cookie. Couldn't carry more stuff. Want to throw something away? No. Yeah, get rid of the cookie. Probably shouldn't be eating a random cookie you find, you know, hidden away. Or not hidden away, but you probably shouldn't be eating a random cookie. You find in a cave off of like a robotic ant. You know, what I love about the idea of like the little robotic ants and stuff is it like, it implies that somebody built those. And it's like, why did they build them? Like, what's the point of the robotic ant? But this isn't... What was in this door? Did I ever go in there? Oh yeah, I got something out of that. I don't remember what I got. Maybe a hamburger or something. Gonna be like Teen Angel. I'm gonna eat the hamburger that I found under my cousin's bed. Alright. Almost out. Almost out. Like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and like fight everybody on the way out. Huh? Hey you, the board says do not enter. Can't you read? No. What a rebellious kid. Come to the Onett police station later. But I can't read, mister. The American education system sucks. Alright, I think that's where I'm going to call the episode. If you watched the episode, I appreciate it. If you made it to this point in the episode, I really, really appreciate it, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.